The following segment is sponsored by Eastern Title and Settlement and the Mortgage Link. Well, after a prolonged period of favoring sellers, the real estate market in D.C. is showing signs of shifting towards buyers. Joining us now to explain it, we have Josh Green, the president of Eastern Title and Settlement, Chris Chambers from One Street Company, along with Carrie Real from the Mortgage Link, who also has our products of the week. Gentlemen, welcome back. Great to see you.
Hello.
Thanks, Elaine.
Of course. We'd love to hear those products of the week.
Yeah, I want to focus on some DC-specific properties that are geared towards helping with down payment assistance. HPAP is one of these programs and has some minimum credit score requirements, but really high loan amounts if you can qualify for those, up to a little bit over $1.2 million. Gap financing is available for HPAP, which will help up to about $202,000 plus another $4,000, and there's all kinds of limitations on that. Don't really want to say limitations, income limits, things of that nature for folks. DC for me, for government employees and things of that nature, but these all have 0% deferred payments, down payment assistance programs to help people that might not have all the funds they need or that want to move into a property, you know, and don't have quite enough money for it. So these are great resources to help people get in there and in this market right now, since, and Chris will tell you a little bit more about that, there's room for negotiations, and it's a great fit.
Yeah, interesting time in DC, Chris.
Yeah, 100%.
Talk to us about that.
With chaos and concern, you know, there's a lot of opportunity. And one of the reasons I want to come visit too is just to stress to people too, you know, especially DC's been a seller's market for 12 years. And now it's not. And, you know, now is a good time, you know, to connect with somebody like Carrie. You know, if you know your job's comfortable, if you're a DC resident, you work in the city, you know, there's a lot of opportunity for you to buy a property. And, you know, right now, again, you don't need, the scariest part normally is down payments. DC has such amazing down payment assistance programs that we're just talking about. The market itself right now is currently a buyer's market, so sellers are willing, you know, to give 3% seller credits, give credits to buyers to try to make the math work. You know, in theory, some of these properties now, especially under 700,000, you know, if you use some of these programs, you know, we can get you a house for like $500 out of pocket.
That kind of blows my mind.
It's crazy.
Hold
on, I got $500 right here.
I've got $500.
I'm ready to go.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. Are there certain pockets of DC that you're seeing this more than others, or just generally speaking?
Just again, a lot of times too, like rent in DC is very expensive.
Yes.
And so my position is just like, with these programs, especially again, I know a lot of people are nervous and there's just a lot of uncertainty out there, but now is the time, like if you're paying $3,000 or $4,000 in rent and you're working in the city and you live in the city, you should understand that the programs that are available to you.
Right.
And there's a good chance, you know, that if you qualify for some of these different programs, they have tax abatement, they have, like I said, with the down payment assistance, like there's all these different things to help
Incentivized interest rates, reduced mortgage insurance.
So many things. So, you know, if you want to find out, this is a good time to just understand and educate yourself to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Because it could look good.
Yeah.
And sellers right now, I have a lot of listings, and nobody wants to talk to me.
Yeah.
And like I'm looking,
didn't used to be the issue.
I'm looking for some people just to talk to me because we can figure it out.
Chris is looking for you. Chris is looking for you.
Please come
Call him
me.
now.
Call right now. Call right now.
Let's make a deal. Let's make it work.
Yeah. Josh, talk to us about wire fraud. I'm understanding this is an issue.
Wire fraud is a big issue. You know, everybody's constantly being targeted, especially clients and realtors, because a lot of them don't use secure networks. We're one of the first title companies that have a product called Qualia Shield. So when we open the order, we send the client a secured email with a video that tells them about different types of wire fraud, and they have to sign off on that. And then we're insured in each transaction for up to $1 million. So it not only educates the client, you know, there's a difference between talking to somebody and telling them to be careful about wire fraud than them watching a 5-minute video showing them how the wire fraud happens so that they're aware.
Right.
And that's what we've rolled out as a company to try to prevent that from happening, to separate ourselves from our competition.
Yeah. Sounds like educating consumers in general is
That's
important.
what we all
here.
do.
Yeah.
And it's scary. Like all this stuff is scary. You know, that's
Yeah.
why you want to have a good team and you want to understand and take your time to help you make good choices.
Yeah.
And when people are wiring money, sometimes it's their life savings.
Yeah.
You know, to have we've had somebody show up And we're like, we didn't get a wire. He goes, oh, I got an email, and it said that you changed your wiring instructions.
Oh, no.
And I go, you didn't call? He's like, no, I just sent the money.
Oh, no.
And he happened to be a VA, so we reformed his loan into 100% financing, and he called the FBI, and actually they didn't move the money quick enough, and he got the money back,
Oh,
and he
gosh.
got into the house.
All right.
This is a common thing now. Like
Okay.
I've heard multiple stories like this too.
All right, so never send the money, just call first, check if, make sure
Always
these emails
call.
are accurate. Gentlemen,
Nobody's going to ask you to send money by email
Yes.
or text.
don't fall for it. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. Here's another look at the products of the week. For more, the number to call is 833-MTG-LINK or visit themortgagelink.com. And make sure to follow the real estate top performers on YouTube to get more advice on buying and selling a home in today's market.